And you got a man. Okay, my and that's high school making me chase you around for months. Have an affair, act like an adult for once. Push my hands up, man. Maybe a little, but playing this pressure and pressure bust pipes. Hey, I don't know why that song was stuck in my head, but Slick Talk God, Slick Walk Nation. What is up? I was on the phone. Who was I talking about this with, man? I hate when I do this, but I can't remember who I was talking about this with. But we won't get a lot of big battles this year. And here's why. Remember the whole thing that went on and this is a good topic, and this is something real good to talk about. And I'm saying it because I just went through a situation, and I'm gonna talk about that a little bit, but I can't get into it too much, right? But remember the whole thing with Smack that went on, when he said the money not coming back. I broke that down. Smack didn't mean the money wasn't coming back per se. He just meaning the money wasn't recoupable. He was the money they was dishing out, they wasn't making back. Right? Who got that in me? Okay. So he was right about that. He was right about that. I broke down how battle rap always goes into this funny place where stuff goes on pause for a minute. And you kind of gotta, for the battle rappers, you kind of gotta get it how you get it. Meaning you gotta go to these smaller leagues, take smaller bags. You know what I'm saying? Especially for like some battle rappers that like this is a part of their living. They got to go to smaller leagues and take smaller bags to keep bringing in that money. You know what I'm saying? We in that place right now, right? Battle rap is not really moving, and this is real talk. Battle rap is not really moving. It's nothing new. Nothing new came through yet that's making it exciting again. Um, we don't have no sponsors in battle rap right now. And this is all part of the reason why we're not going to get a lot of big battles. I say maybe one or two the most, in my opinion. But a lot of battles is going to be, battles put together. You know what I'm saying? And people doing favors if they do the favors and stuff like that. But it's not going to be them big battles we want to see. I think we're definitely still going to get Lux and Rum, and I think that's one of the big battles we'll get this year. I don't know what the other big battle will be, right? I was just in talks, and I actually was almost there about to sign uh, you know, a contract to battle somebody. Um, didn't go through. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say it didn't go through, but this is just me just being in this a while, knowing I don't think it's gonna go through. And it's because of it's really just because I feel like it's no money in battle rap no more. And it's do people want to take the risk of certain things? A lot of people, let's say leagues and stuff like that, don't want to come out their pocket to fund these battles. Now, with me, I don't understand it because with me outside of battle rap, right? I do a lot of different business, right? And with everything you see with me, I'm coming out my pocket to fund it. Whether it's me coming out with a new item of clothing, like I just did these leather hoodies. I'm coming out of pocket to fund that. You know what I'm saying? I don't have this big sponsor that's giving me the money and I can do 500 hoodies and and things like that. So I make things very limited. And one of the reasons is because I'm coming out of pocket to do it. The main reason is because, limited, when you do stuff limited when it comes to clothing and stuff like that, it makes more of a high demand for it. I don't want everybody to have the stuff. I want to be kind of exclusive when people put it on and they'll be like, "Oh, you caught that? Damn, I missed it." Like that, right? But like I said, another reason is I'm doing it all out of my pocket. So to do limited pieces is best for me also because I can't do 500, 1,000 myself right now. You know what I'm saying? That'd be moving backwards because then I'll be sitting on a lot of stuff. You feel what I'm saying? I don't got the space for all that stuff, right? So that's kind of like with battle rap. I don't understand why league owners and certain people don't go into their pot if you have it. But if you've been in this for a while, like you say, like URL, they've been in this for a long time, right? I don't know why they wouldn't go in their pocket to fund some of these battles. Um, but to play devil's advocate to it, because where we at in battle rap right now, and it ain't no sponsors and it ain't no guaranteed way of making that money back, I think that would be a reason, right? We're not gonna get a lot of big battles this year because let's take ARP. ARP is not in it no more. That's one of the big hitters we had that was funding these battles, that was making the big battles happen. You know what I'm saying? That was finding a way to get the money to make these big battles happen. So he's not in it no more. So let's take him out. It's a lot of different reasons on why we're not gonna get a lot of big battles and why the money is not in battle rap no more. It's really not a lot of money in battle rap right now. You know, and like I said, that's coming from me. I just was in talks for a battle. I just got called to do a battle. Main event. Uh and talks was good, everything was going good. But then at the last minute, they couldn't come up with the money to pay for the battle, for that particular battle. And it's not a bad thing. It's just they're going over budget trying to pay for that battle. Now, you'll take a person like me, right? This is the way, like I'm a person that kind of stays on my number, and I don't give different numbers to different leagues. Like if you're a smaller league, I'm not gonna jump out the window and give you a higher number. Let me not say that. If you're a smaller league, I'm not gonna give you a lower number because you're a smaller league. And if you're a bigger league, I'm not gonna give you a higher number because you're a bigger league. My number is pretty much standard. It's pretty much the same, right? And I'm lenient on the number. I can move on the number. It's so when you do business, it's like this, and this is some advice to y'all, right? If people don't know, when you do business, you should have three numbers in your head. You should have your highest number you want to get. If you get that number, oh man, you up. You have your middle number, the number that you like. All right, this is the number I'll really take. This is like my number, and then you have the number you know you're not gonna go under. Like, all right, if all else fails, I'm not going under this number. So at least if we get to this number after all the talks, I'm good. Right. So that's how I go into battle rap when they call me and we negotiating these numbers, right? You always gotta have an argument, right? No matter what y'all say about me or who don't like me or who do, I'm a ticket seller. And the leagues will tell you that. You could not like me, you could hate me, whatever. I'm a ticket seller. Um, I'm top five, top six, maybe top five, most viewed, not most viewed, view average battle rappers. Most viewed averaged battle rapper. So meaning I average a lot of views on my battles when they come out. I average 1.6 million views. You might not think that though, but if you go look or you look at all these lists that come out and you look, I average that many views with not a lot of battles. So that means the battles I do get a lot of views. So this is all negotiating tools This all goes into what, when I say, I want this money, I can prove why I get this type of money. It's not if you like me or if you don't, or you don't think I'm nice or I'm a good battle rapper. It's about those statistics, right? So first thing, this is what I do. First thing, they'll call me, we'll talk. I'll ask, where's the battle gonna be? What's the size of the venue? So they say it's gonna be a small venue, it's gonna be a medium venue, it's gonna be a large venue, right? I look at that. Time limits. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm used to going, I normally do 3:30 and up. I never did nothing really under that. I think one time I did, but yeah, but if they tell me, nah, I just need you for 2:20, I could kind of do something with that. I'm still not going under that lower number. This is all stuff that'll get me to that number. I know I'm not going under. They'll get me closer to that number. You know what I'm saying? Depending on the size of the venue and what they got planned, that'll put me in that middle number or at that higher number. You get what I'm saying? So these are all the questions I ask so I can know what I could do or what I feel comfortable doing. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's just the way I do business. I'm trying to break it down so y'all can understand some of the stuff and maybe it can help y'all on how to do some stuff. So I was just going back and forth with my end. We kind of couldn't get to that place. You know what I'm saying? Well, we're not there yet. I don't think it's gonna happen, but it was still open. It's still open to happen maybe somewhere down the line if I feel like I want to do it. Because I know me, man. It's like I'll be in a mood to do something, and then later on, I'll be doing so much other stuff. I won't be focused on that no more. You get what I'm saying? I won't be focused on the battle. Like, nah, I can't do that right now because I'm not focused, and then it won't happen. But me having these talks and going back and forth with what, you know what I'm saying, with this league, um, which is a big league, that I understand, it's really not no money right now in battle rap. You get what I'm saying? It's really not no money in battle. That's why when you see people like Tay Rock, shout out to Tay Rock, who is Mount Rushmore to me. But you see him doing these little battles now because this is kind of where battle rap is at. So he going to get a bag at these little leagues and doing these and taking up and comers, and you know what I'm saying? He helping them. You feel me? Which is dope. You know what I'm saying? And he's still supporting himself because he's still getting them bags from them little leagues. But that's kind of where battle rap is at because it's not a lot of big cards going on. There's not a lot of big battles coming out. None of that stuff is happening right now. Battle rap is I hate to say, but kind of at like a standstill point where, you know what I'm saying, until something comes along big and could take battle rap back to that level, it's kind of just at this point. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't think we're gonna get any, or let me not say any, maybe one or two big battles this year. I think that's all we gonna get. I can't see too much more than that because where's the money coming from? Unless we get somebody in it that has a favorite battle rapper and they want to sponsor the battle, I get it. But other than that, if we get somebody, a Chris Brown, a Drake, or somebody that got that type of 50 Cent, or you know what I'm saying, somebody that got that type of money that can sponsor the battle or that one battle, at least we're not gonna get that big battle. And that's just kind of where battle rap is at right now. And I'm hoping a little bit of money comes back into it and we can start. Another thing that also comes from bad business, and this is just my opinion, I'm not pointing the finger at nobody, but it comes from bad business with these leagues also. It comes from bad business with these leagues also. You can't just blame it on the battle rap and say, oh yeah, I'm not making the money back. It has to come from somewhere. It has to come from some kind of bad business being done on your part also. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way I look at it. And that's not saying URL because y'all love to jump on URL neck about things, but y'all don't stop and think with URL. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit there and say URL don't do some dumb shit at times. They do. But URL still gave y'all the biggest battles and always found the way to keep battle rap going. So you got to give credit where credit's due. Y'all don't talk about that. COVID, we could have had no battles. URL found the way to do it. URL went and made that situation happen with COVID. I said COVID. I'm bugging. Caffeine. Who the fuck Covine? I'm changing my name to Goodz, aka Covine. That's my new name, man. Fuck that. So with caffeine, right? They wouldn't have made that situation happen. Or even if it came to them, it's because the work they put in. And they was able to make that happen and make a lot of people eat. And I commend them for that. Shout out to URL for that and caffeine, because I ate a lot off of caffeine when caffeine was here. Real talk. I mean, caffeine ain't here now, so I could talk about it, man. I was making fucking maybe 70 grand a month just sitting here going on caffeine. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm bugging. 70 grand a year. I said a month. Shit, I wish I was making 70 grand. I would have shot somebody at caffeine. They took that away. But I was making 70 grand a year just off of caffeine. You get what I'm saying? I always tell y'all 7 streams of income. But that's just real talk. So don't be so quick. Y'all so quick to come at URL, but nah. But in the same breath, though, I feel like it was some wrongdoing on URL end that where sponsors are scared to come in, or the sponsors they did have, you know what I'm saying, they stuck around for a minute and then they left. I mean, we heard a lot of things. We heard things before. You know, I never was there for the business, but I'm pretty sure. But good come with the bad, bad come with the good. That's just it. So I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Tell me what y'all think in the comments. I really want to know what y'all think about this topic. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Slick Soul God, Slick Walk Nation. I'm out here.